dance.
Welcome back to another episode of Amnesia Memories. We're dealing with a big liar who's telling us a bunch of bullshit.
Bunch of bullshit. Fucking shit. What a liar.
Let my love open the door.
Oh,
Let my love open the door.
I don't know.
Let my love open the door
Who knows?
to your heart.
I hope not. That's called open heart surgery.
That
That was exciting.
Oh man. Got time? Want to go somewhere?
No.
Oh shit.
He shows up without calling or texting, and that's the first thing he says when he sees you? He could ask about your injuries, or ask how work's going, or how you're feeling. At least something nice.
Before, we'd go to the park or to the school at Toma. That's all I can think of. That's about all I can think of.
Oh, he wasn't talking about a date. This is to help recover your memories so you can remember what a douche he is. Hey, in that case, wouldn't it be better to talk about the incident than about elementary school? I think it's bad not to ask Shin anything and only hear negative rumors from other people. Oh yeah, everyone's like, did Shin murder you?
Right. It's been a couple weeks.
So everyone was like, oh, did Shin push you off
Right.
the cliff?
So Shin's currently being
Like,
painted as an abusive spouse.
right. You also still need to ask Shin about the memory you have of him finding you that night.
So, if I remember correctly, we haven't been direct with any of our options.
No.
So, we were under the assumption we're on a bad route right now.
Right.
Because we are not calling him out for his shit.
Right.
So we will... I see. So I found you, huh?
Oh,
so
we
we
told
did
him,
express
yeah.
it, yeah. I don't know what you're remembering, but I never found you. Toma and the others are right.
Then what the hell am I remembering?
What if you're remembering
Like
a memory from an alternate
different
universe?
life? Yeah, like a different life.
The people who found you were these two guys, Iki and Kent. So that is
Right.
exactly what the story that everyone else was telling us.
Right.
Who just happened to be staying at the lounge.
Together, weirdly enough.
Togetherness will see us through unless I kill the other two. I heard Iki is a college student and Kent is a graduate student. That's all I know.
Kent is old. So even Shin is saying the others are right. He did push us off that cliff. Eating his not chicken pot pie. What is it in this universe?
Oh, I don't even fucking remember.
It's
It's
like
like
meat pie.
shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's
Yeah,
pie,
some shit like that.
Eating shepherd's pie.
I waited at the lounge for the ambulance and the police to arrive. I knew the police would want to question me anyway. Someone had to stay at the lodge to relay the information to them. It would...
Sorry. I need to take that away from myself.
My fucking bullet necklace.
Because I was like,
my
chain.
My fucking edgy bullet necklace.
You're edgy.
It would make things faster for me to be there, since the police would have called for me anyway.
It's very real. I see. So Shin didn't search for you so he could explain things to the police. How suspicious. That actually sounds pretty... No, it doesn't. It doesn't sound reasonable.
After you were found, the police car and the ambulance arrived and I was taken to the station. Our testimonies were different, so the police decided they were going to keep me in hold for a day. Okay.
But why?
But the differences in our stories were real minor. In fact, I lied about them.
Oh my god, Shin. Why are you a liar? Wait, why would he lie about something like that?
Now that I think about it, I should have told the truth from the start. I think I was just upset. You said I ran because he was teasing me in your testimony, but I said I jumped out at her from behind in my testimony. In reality, what you said was closer to the truth. From your footprints, they determined that you ran away from something before you fell. There wasn't really much reason for me to lie about it. That's just what I happened to tell them.
You know, I never really thought of it. What if he's just a compulsive liar?
I mean, I guess, but...
I mean, it doesn't excuse it, but...
Then he needs therapy.
It explains it, you know what I mean?
Because you see, at the time, I was actually asking if I could go to your room that night.
Oh.
That was hard to explain, so I just ended up making up a stupid lie, like I jumped out at you from behind to scare you.
Well, it's true that it would be hard to tell the police that.
I was
trying to get laid.
I was trying, and the police they're like, "How dare you!" And then one slowly high fives.
Go. She's hot as hell. Yes.
Officer Murphy, could you go get me a cup of coffee? Yeah, of course, Bob. Nice.
Nice, good.
Nice.
That's your girl, man? Good for you.
Nice.
So, they do that one where they bro fist and then go out and sparkles.
Oh, like I do?
Spirit fingers, psh, psh.
Yeah.
Well, it's
your line.
Yeah, no, that was
you already said it, yeah.
Not only that, but you ended up running when he asked. I mean, I don't know.
I actually wasn't kidding at the time, so what you said is technically a lie too if we're going to go down that road.
I mean, I could have taken it as teasing.
Although it's still a lot closer to the truth than what I said, but it wasn't anything that was super serious either. It's just that nobody but us knew what we were talking about before the accident, and the trail of footsteps was there. It might be trivial, but I still lied. Of course they would suspect me. The only reason I was released was because you cried and defended me, and I'm really thankful.
Oh, that's a cute face you're making.
It is actually kind of cute.
I see. It sounds like you really liked Shin before you lost your memories. That is it. Oh, it went away.
You ended up with fairly minor injuries. I guess the police didn't see the need to press further. Anyway, that's my side of the story. Do you believe me?
Yes.
He's given us no reason to believe him so far.
He hasn't.
What do you think?
I want to believe him because he's hot. Because he's attractive.
Oh yeah, that's the reason.
I mean, but he's given us no reason to, but also I want to.
Alright, why don't we just say yes, I believe
Well,
because
okay.
I don't think he wouldn't lie about something major.
Right.
I see, thanks. Well, I shouldn't be the one being comforted. You're in way worse of a situation than I am.
Thanks, home dog.
And I'm pretty worried. And I'm totally serious. Totally serious.
Totally serious.
Sorry.
Totally.
I probably should have told you about all of this sooner. Having you ask others just made things more problematic.
Yeah, it did, Shin. Because you're a fucking liar, Eddie.
When I tried to talk about that day, I remember really awful things. Like your scream when you fell and how long I had to wait before the people looking for you came back. And then you were brought back covered in blood, and all that time I was being questioned and without knowing how you were. I saw the cuts on your neck when you were brought back. It looked like you were bleeding a lot.
It was disgusting. It was nasty.
We're not playing Diabolic Lovers. This isn't a vampire game.
He's like, oh.
That's next. Diabolic Lovers. No.
Yay!
Jesus, I'm not sure if we ever want to touch that one.
Probably. I mean, I did my dissertation on Dracula, so.
We'll see.
It's a miracle you got off so easily. I heard later that if they had found you, if they hadn't found you as soon as they had, you might have died.
That would have sucked.
I was even thinking that it was my fault that you almost died.
Technically.
I'm just so weak. I can't forgive myself. I couldn't do anything. Nothing at all. You were right there in front of my eyes. Just a few seconds before you were in my arms, but then... Sorry, I still don't want to think about it.
I mean, you are a high schooler. I don't think he didn't do... Wait. I don't think he didn't do anything about it. That was a weird sentence. He said you might have died if you were found later. If Shin had run off by himself to look for you, it might have been too late. Shin, your quick decision to ask everyone for help is what saved this girl's life. There's no reason to doubt about that.
I always say thanks to you, Shin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said that plenty of times. You say the same thing every time I apologize, even without your memories.
Oh.
But if I had been more careful about our surroundings, you never would have fallen in the first place. The fact won't change. This is my fault.
He's in the PTSD hole. That's what he's in. Hey, Twink Slayer. You should bone. No. Shin is really sorry about this, and he doesn't seem like a person who would try and hurt you. Your injuries were just an accident, but then again, what was the mysterious memory? It must be some sort of mistake. That's still a cute picture.
This is this weird thing with this route so far.
Yeah.
There's two conflicting stories,
Right.
but Shin's story lines up with what everyone else is saying.
Yeah. But not what you're remembering. Middle-aged, oh my god.
Well then, Twink Slayer! It's been too long since this Sex Pistol found his way back into the video.
Woo!
First
She's like, oh my god, y'all, he's here.
Aren't you the lead singer of the Sex Pistols?
Yes!
Oh my god! Steven Tyler from Aerosmith!
The middle-aged man.
Love in an elevator!
Oh my god, y'all, he's here.
First, I'd like to congratulate you on your recovery.
Thanks, old man. Huh? Who's this?
And
And also, I was going to congratulate her first. Don't steal my lines.
I was really surprised to hear about the incident the other day, and it seems Shin has been released. To be honest, I always was interested in knowing whether you two were actually dating, but that time was especially... I don't think this was the original voice I had on for this guy.
It's fine.
Hey, owner, good morning.
What?
He
He owns our place of employment? What?
Wow! It's fucking...
And the lodge.
so
Whoa.
fucking tough. Epcot! Arby's!
Oh, jeez.
McDonald's! I own them all!
Ow.
Oh, I'm surprised to see you here. I wouldn't have thought the owner of Shinon OG Lodge would come all the way down here.
Oh, okay.
my
So it's not exactly...
not our owner.
Yeah,
it's the owner.
Did you come by today to give her some encouragement?
She doesn't fucking need it.
Yes, I believe it would be quickest to ask the person directly concerned after all.
Toma! Ugh. Thanks for who's who.
I've been concerned for quite some time, but Waka insisted that I wait until her wounds have recovered. Anyways, tell me, just how much water does this theory of a love triangle between you two and Toma Oh, shit.
What? What? That's what he wanted to ask?
Mr. Owner, it's completely false.
But I've heard that she has proposed to you in the past, Toma, during our chat over tea.
Did I?
What?
Did I do that?
What?
What kind of question does this guy ask over? What kind of question? I don't remember tea.
Yeah. That was when she was in kindergarten. It's a pretty common childhood thing.
I mean, that's super fair.
Aww.
Aww. Toma, when I grow up, we should get married.
Oh, that's actually really cute.
Yeah, that is pretty cute. Oh, so that was the memory of... Blah, 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 blah. Wow, you really did... She was a fucking kindergarten, Orion. That holds no merit. A kindergartner proposes to me every day. You really did propose to Toma back then.
Man, it's really awkward if no one knows what your job is. If you're just like a kindergarten.
You're like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
I know it was only in kindergarten, but do you think you made any promises like that with Shin too? Well, considering he's in high school, no.
Oh, Mr. Ona.
Oh, jeez.
I see you're here. That's not even the right voice.
Hello, Walker. Beautiful as
Oh,
always.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, stop that. You...
Blitzball.
Ah, those yeah, Blitzball. Filthy Albad.
Blitzball.
Oh, stop that. You really are a charmer, and even more so these days. Anyway, would you mind releasing our employees now? It's about time to open the cafe.
Yeah, fuck you, owner.
Of course.
Go along.
Go right along, Toma.
Slaps his ass as he walks by. Twink Slayer, does this mean you're supposed to stay behind? Questionably?
Okay, Toma. Let's open the cafe. It's way too deep. It's way off too. Toma.
Sorry, Twink Slayer, I can't do any more for you.
Peace! But, oh no, there they go.
Now then, Twink Slayer, we should be able to talk in peace about the incident.
Or not. It looks like you have no choice but to go along with it. But still, it's not like you know much more about the incident than anyone else, right? Wait, but this person is the owner of the mountain lodge that everyone was staying at that day. Does that mean he was there when the incident happened? No shit, alright. That's true. Then he might know a lot more about this than we do. We should be the ones asking him questions. Blah.
Who started this love triangle rumor? Were you searching for me as well? I feel like were you searching for me as well probably gives more meat to the substance.
Alright. I want to know who started this stupid love triangle thing, though. Maybe we'll go back to it later.
Alright.
Of course I did. I knew the area better than most others, so I figured I'd be the first to find you.
But you weren't.
But the person who found you first, Kent, his actions were most impressive. It seemed like he and Iki were calculating something, and then they ran off and brought you back immediately.
What fucking math nerds? They were like calculating her distance and she propelled off the cliff.
They brought
based on the statistical value of how fast she was running. Like,
Jesus Christ.
and they're like, he would go this distance.
I think she's half a kilometer away.
What do you think, EQ? They're like running.
EQ. Fucking.
I'm sure that they were checking altitude contours on the map, and then they made calculations based on the point from which you fell.
Telling, it's great.
He even checked with your height and weight with shit.
Oh my god, they did. What? Really? I guess he knows a lot about maps.
If you're interested in the events of that night, why don't you try asking the other guests? I could give you a guest list if you're interested.
Wow, that would be helpful. Since he's offering, you should take it.
Hee hee! But that really is intriguing. The victim decides to reinvestigate the case, a true mystery in the making. I've heard many stories like this for funsies, but I've never encountered a genuine mystery myself before.
Exactly what is this owner expecting out of this?
Also, what kind of truth did you witness for yourself? Well, you're defending Shin, that I know for certain, but I'd like to know why. Do you have any sort of doubts about this accident? Was this truly an accident? With no suspicions whatsoever?
Yes. I'm glad you seem to be enjoying yourself there. He also seems really fixated on this incident. But it was just an accident, no matter which way you look at it, right? Also, you came here to work, but it seems like he won't let you go for a while.
It's me!
The mysterious owner!
Ex-car dealership wizard!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
owner of
That's like
many...
the whole fucking day.
I guess so.
God.